Talladega Police and Talladega County Drug and Violent Crime Task Force have made 2 more felony drug arrests. The first, Zachary Gerald Cheeks, age 24, was arrested near the intersection of Lynn Drive and Riddle Road in Talladega at a driver's license checkpoint. According to Talladega Police Lieutenant Jimmy Thompson, the vehicle pulled into a parking lot and turned around to avoid the checkpoint, then was chased down. The officer could smell a strong odor of marijuana coming out of the car, and a witness said Cheeks appeared to have thrown something out of his car window. A search of the area where he threw the items out of the window and the vehicle turned up a bag containing marijuana, a glass pipe, and assorted pills. According to Task Force Commander Jason Murray, Cheeks had a generic equivalent of Xanax. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of marijuana in the second degree. Cheeks claimed ownership of the recovered drugs. A female in the car with him at the time was pulled over. When he was pulled over, was not charged. According to the Talladega County Jail website, Cheeks was already out on bond on drug charges when he was arrested. His old bond was revoked, and he did not appear to have been given a new one as of late yesterday. Second arrest about 1 o'clock yesterday morning in the McDonald's parking lot in Talladega, according to Lieutenant Thompson. Officers responded to a suspicious vehicle call and found David Lynn Longaria, age 50, of Ohatchee, in a truck with junk and possible scrap metal in the back. The subsequent search, which Longaria consented to, turned up syringes, a bag containing residue, and a bag containing a small amount of powder later determined to be methamphetamine. Murray said Longaria was charged with possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. His bond set at $5,000. Well, we told you several weeks ago about a story in Talladega. Talladega resident Ada Young, who's 96 years old, had leaks in her roof. Well, she doesn't have her new roof yet, but soon that's hopefully going to change, according to members of the community that came to her aid last month. Mary Lou Brown, one of Young's neighbors, started letting people know that the roof on Young's house was leaking, and not just leaking, but leaking badly and needed to be repaired. As the word began to spread, Monica Swain of Lincoln saw it online and decided to start up a GoFundMe campaign. They didn't know each other, and to date, that site has raised over $4,700, including anonymous donations of $700 and $2,000. Now, that site remains open, although no new donations have come in recently. A roofer who wished to remain anonymous volunteered to provide materials and labor for free, so the money raised was earmarked to repair the floors that had already become water damaged from the leaky ceilings. The roofer said he would need some time to make arrangements to get the proper permits to work in the city, rent an on-site dumpster, and do the preliminary work. That work hasn't started as of yet. Now, one of Young's granddaughters, Ann Swain, both said they have been in contact with the roofer recently. He is working on storm-damaged houses in Tuscaloosa, but he plans to return to Talladega soon as possible and then getting to work. So hopefully better news real soon. That donation site, again, can still be found at www.gofundme.com. Anticipated utility work scheduled to start tomorrow on the Chakalaka Creek Bridge on Stimley Road has been delayed, according to Talladega County Engineer Tim Market. Market said contractors from Childersburg have tentatively set the starting date for July the 8th, and the county will close the bridge on the same day. Utility work on gas lines belonging to Childersburg and water lines belonging to Lincoln precedes a more than $5.6 million bridge project approved during one of the 3 phases of funds awarded through the Alabama Transportation Rehabilitation and Improvement Program. Market said County Highway Department workers will be setting up message boards to prepare travelers for the upcoming closure. He added the change in date would have no impact on the previously determined detours for the length of the 3-month utility work. Northbound drivers will be directed to take Spring Hill Road to Old Lincoln Highway, turn left on Alabama 77 and Rushing Springs Road to get back to Stimley Road. Southbound drivers will be directed to take Rushing Springs Road to Alabama 77, then turn left on Old Lincoln Highway and Spring Hill Road. That is a look at area news.